Hello. Is everything working? Probably. Welcome back. It's Sunday afternoon. Confronting Shoggoth, part 13. This is where we're at. I've got a load of references together, so we can move forward, really. I've got a few ideas now. We can start by getting rid of this eye, because I don't want the eye to look like that. And yeah. Hello. Ah. It's getting a bit too warm already. A bit too warm for my liking. Apologies. Just having a think about where to start. I think I want to start getting some of these dots in, so let's start with that. Could you please? I think these were just to remind myself to put them here. So let's get rid of any lines. I don't want. Let's just draw some dots. How have you all been? Oh, already starting, is it? That's cool. That's a good size. Yeah, how have you been? My back is moderately better than last week, which is nice. What did I do? I did squats on a day, Friday, I don't know. Let's do the week. What have we done? Yeah, Friday gym squats, which was nice. I actually did pause deadlifts, and close bar bench as well. I had time and energy. I reckon. So, yeah, that was nice. I think I'm back to deadlifts this week. Hopefully, won't destroy my back. I've been doing 5x5 and like 5x4, 5x3 maybe. That's all done. And I just finished my 3x3s and 2x3s. Are they a bit too close together? Maybe. So now I'm on 2x2s, I think. That's what I'm doing this week. 2x2, 140 kilos for deadlift. If you're interested or know what that means or give a crap, it's all very new to me, but it's fun. Oh, Saturday. Yeah, I trained on Saturday and I took. So the guy that coaches me at the gym, who I'm now in a band with. This is the band that I'm doing. Um, the big band. Not it's not a big band. It's a three-piece, but it's an important one for sure because I'm going back to songwriting. So yeah, the guitarist, vocalist, and coach man. I took him to his first jiu-jitsu class on Saturday, and he loved it, which is nice. Got to squash him a little bit. He's much bigger than me, but he doesn't know jiu-jitsu, so I could just squish him a bit. I was still very nice, obviously. First class. Don't want to put people off straight away. Yeah, I'm not sure if might be nice to get him on a stream. Have to find a good reason. If anyone's interested about hearing about powerlifting, he's pretty experienced. I think he's been lifting heavy things for as long as I've been training jiu-jitsu. For quite a while. 6, 7 years, I think. Forgotten. But these dots here are like magic or bubbles or bubble magic. I'm not sure. I think they might be too dense. But we'll see. Go load down and then see what it looks like. Make them less dense around here as well, so you can see some differences. I can always fill up space with little ones. Might be like, maybe don't put that there, maybe put that there instead. That giant one. I don't remember where I saw this, but put this somewhere. I liked it, and I kept it in the memory bank for this. Just gonna check everything is working right. It looks like it's working right. And volume, hello? I'm not sure. It seems to be a bit laggy. Is it laggy? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hello, hello. Hi. Yeah, it's probably fine. I did my what I thought was going to be my last CBT session on Thursday, but it was more of just a catch up, and we're going to do our final closing session next Thursday. CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy, not the motorbike one or the testicle one. I like that. Used to. I don't like that one. That's about it. All we've done really. Hanging out with the dog a bit, which is nice. Much though. just go with it. I'm not sure if I saved a reference to this. I don't think I did. No. But not that. Won't be looking at that because it's not here. Oh. Back still hurts, but just not as much. So I'll still be grumbling. You done with your week? Maybe I'll just move on. We'll come back to this. Because there's some stuff I want to do with this for sure. So it's in. Just looking at old comics, which is really where this sort of tendrily idea came from, but I just couldn't really remember. I couldn't really find anything relevant, you know? Couldn't find any relevant references, or like not the ones that were in my head. But enough comic book art that had similar kind of ideas in it. It was like Smoke. Smoke was up there. Looks pretty similar to the look I wanted. Watching The Gentleman, the series. Don't know if I mentioned that last time, can't remember. It's not as good as the movie because it doesn't have Hugh Grant's character in it. Who was the best character in that movie because he was very creepy. It's good to see Hugh Grant doing a character that isn't the same as every other character he's ever done. Let's fill that in now. Oh, I'm on the dot work layer. This is bad news. This is the problem with multiple layers. Okay, right. So okay. It's too hard. Yeah. So I didn't want it to be too branchy. Let's fix that. I want it somewhere between like light and smoke and lightning. It's hard. But that is definitely closer to how I want it to look. I have to finish end parts though. I'll just have to see. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's a good reference for the rest of it, I think. Well, maybe we'll do another one like that. So, sort of like a branch. And then it's sort of higher up this. Well, let's have it arc it like that. So it's supposed to be light. Tendrils of light. That's the idea. But light doesn't behave like that, obviously. So it has to be lightning adjacent, but I don't want it to look like lightning. But if I finish it and it ends up looking like lightning, so be it. Too webby. I did look at some webs as well and thought they looked really good. So webs is in there. It's in my brain. Webs. Webs are. The comics I read as a kid were X-Men, Spider-Man. I don't remember them having a lot of DC sort of in the shops. And mostly, like, if there was new X-Men out, I'd get the X-Men. Don't forget to drink water. I'm very dry. My face is a scaly lizard. I'm a scaly lizard. I don't want to lie to you. I am a scaly lizard. Okay, I'm really happy with these. So yeah, let's move on. I just want to get sort of little bits down for everything, just to get an idea of where everything's going. Do you want these to be thicker and maybe longer? Hard to know. I would like putting some detail on this guy too. Too straight. Yeah, where are thicker bits going to be? Oh, that's really hard to tell. Yeah. The light source should be. More diagonal instead of straight across. I'm not sure. I need to make a decision on that really as soon as possible. Let's have a look at. Let's save. Always good to do. Stretch the old back out. Oh yes. And have a look at some space stuff because yeah. Okay, I can get rid of that reference. That reference was to remind me that I wanted to do little gaps in stuff like that. We got a lightning reference. We got smoke reference. So let's try this out. Difficulty is having this endpoint, so maybe we have that like that. We start doing, so we keep the ends thin and then we go a bit thicker. Do a few of these. Bring that to a point. Fill that in. Make a new one. Do the same with this actually. This is the only problem with erasing with this weird thing, with this weird style eraser. Let's sketch in some circles. So we'll cut bits of this out. Come in with it. Answer some questions. Have you got any questions? Let me know if you have any questions. And I will surely answer them. Sure everything's okay. Okay. Oh dear. What is your current passion project? It's a good question. So I suppose I've got many. Band is a definite current passion project. I have a couple of pieces of art that I've been meaning to start for a while, which I will be starting soon. And they are a gift for someone. A gift for Jack from Kid Capici. I always wanted to do 3 of them, and I only ever had 2 illustrations, and now the third album has come out. Their third album has come out. I have the idea for the third illustration, so it's, yeah. They're on tour at the moment. Hopefully I can get that finished before they get back. I'm not sure if I'll stream it because I need to get it done quite quickly. So unless I'm streaming every day, which I suppose I could do, but we'll see. I might stream bits of it maybe, or I'll just record it and make a video. But yeah, it's going to be really nice. So that's a passion project. I suppose this whole YouTube thing is, it's a multi-layered thing. There's lots of reasons why I'm doing this. The main one is to get out of my comfort zone, as I've said before. Would really like to build some kind of community. It's people like, we can help each other out. I should have made the brush bigger, but here we are. Sometimes I like just doing that. Okay, that's a bit too leafy. These are a bit too small. Okay. Now we know. So yeah, this smoke that I'm looking at sort of has a few of them at the bottom. And yeah, I mean, here we can just come up like this. And the same here. Out here instead. Yeah, we just want to make it not nice and smooth, really. Don't want it too smooth. Should be less leafy. Not sure what it is, but it's less leafy. Maybe we'll just add some variations like that up, like as we go. I think I want to make this a nice, like that. So we are coming to the end of this series. This piece doesn't have much longer to go. We did all the long bits, now we're just doing the fun bits. So a couple more weeks, I reckon, and this will be done. And then, what do you want to do? I've got two massive posters that will take quite a while, and we can sort of work our way through them. Or I can get Caspian on, and we'll have a chat about something. I feel like it might be nice to do something like that before starting another massive project. But let me know what you think. How do you feel about this? If we bring you up here, we mush you together. Yeah. Use you off. Oh, wrong button. Doesn't matter. I mean, something is going on there, isn't it? It's hard to know. I don't hate it. Don't like how this is all still a bit leafy though. So let's de-leaf you. That's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, and then is it just if we just sort of do? No, that's not right. Just sort of do that, then build this into it. Why not? Maybe it will have to be a bit lightningy. more like lightning than I wished. It's fine. I suppose it's fine if we don't know what it is exactly. It's tendrils. They're sort of lighty. Sort of branchy, sort of lightningy. Like a broom. A very good broom. But yeah, anything, if this even doesn't look like anything, that's fine too. This is supposed to be Shoggoth. So we're not this is supposed to not really understand what we are dealing with here. Maybe she does. Maybe she knows. Yeah, so that's definitely too small, isn't it? I'm aware that I want writing here. This will be a poster. A band poster. Let's unstraighten this one. We can start building up just little random parts. And go from there. I think this has to be one like this. Yeah. Let's do another one here. Why not? Do whatever we want. So I'm really just letting what happens here. If I like the shape of something, I'm sort of keeping it. If I had to have sketched this all out, it would have been very different. And maybe would have been better, maybe it wouldn't have. We're sort of sketching out now. But to me, this is a very different type of sketching because this can just be finalized as it is. Bit too much like a face. No, how can I stop that happening? It's gonna have to be getting rid of that. Put you there. That's not helped. I do like hiding faces and things, but not for this one. Or not for this part, anyway. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too big. Just check. Yeah, all good. I quite like that. So, yeah. Cool. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'll keep the other one. You down. Don't like this one as much. I just said bring you down a second ago, and that put a song in my head, which is Shoot You Down by Stone Roses. So now that is in my head. That's why I was quiet for a second, because that song, I was just listening to that song in my head. Makes for great TV, eh? Now it's getting weirder. Now I like it. Find another question. Do you have any hobbies? I'm pretty sure I've answered this 1,000 times. Yes, billion hobbies. Jiu-jitsu, music, I suppose, is a sort of a hobby. Don't know. Let's just say painting. Let's just say, yeah. Jiu-jitsu. I'm never planning on getting paid for jiu-jitsu. Though, wouldn't it be nice to make the money back that you've like spent on it? You could break even on it. That'd be really interesting. But I have no desire to compete or anything like that. So I'd love to teach one day. If I ever found myself in a position to. But aside from just running the odd class, that would be fine for me. Do the odd class here and there one day. Be plenty. And you know, you sort of everyone does a bit of coaching on the mat. I mean, I know it's like, oh, you shouldn't coach people, but it's like if it's your friend and they've just started out, you know, you can coach them. It's fine. Otherwise, they won't have a fucking clue what to do. Jiu-jitsu is like there's so much going on when you first start. Who knows what's going on? No one. Anyway. I am happy with the direction those tendrils are going, so keep going with a different part. Do you have any pets? Do you? Well, do you? I've never really had any pets. I My Japanese lesson for later has just turned into a game of Portal, which is fine by me. We've done a lot of hard Japanese recently, and he needs my teacher, Caspian, my Japanese teacher, he needs a break from lesson planning, I'm sure. So I'm just going to reply to him. Absolutely, absolutely, we can play Portal, Caspian. Of course we can. Do I have any pets? No, I don't have any pets. One day I would love a cow and maybe like I don't know, a pig, and then probably another cow to be friends with the cow, and then another pig to be friends with the pig, and like a herd of horses. No, that's not the right word. All horses. I don't really want horses. Um, I don't know anything about horses. They seem all right, but I meant a herd of dogs because obviously you don't call dogs a herd. I don't know what a group of dogs is called. Maybe it is a herd. I've never heard that. Yeah, a load of dogs, some cows, chickens. Met some good goats before. They're pretty chill. They just like walk around eating stuff and rubbing themselves on stuff, scratching. Bit this out and give it an angle. Angle. I am so hungry. Damn. I didn't really have time to eat today. And I have not Japanese straight after this. It was going to be Japanese, now it's going to be a game of co-op Portal. But I will be eating after that. Maybe. What's this like? Oh, sticking out of it. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Fine, whatever. I did say we're going to move on. I don't have any pets, no, but there is a dog downstairs, and we look after it very regularly. So we are surrogate pet owners currently. So I don't know if you know this, but we are in space here. That this is supposed to be in space. It was very difficult to get this pose to look like she was floating. I think I did it okay. But yeah, we're in space. So I need to make it look like space. I think I'll do that mostly with dot work. I don't know. I don't know if I should adjust. If I should put this all on the ink layer. I think for the sake of sanity, I'll have the ink layer not using anyway. So I'm using the color layer for the blum, blum, blum. Am I going to add any dots to him? Yeah, probably. Am I going to actually colour to him? No. Right. I want to thicken a bit of this up. Where's our hip? Hip is around. That's quite a low hip. Is that the hip? Seems too high for a hip. I think the hip is here. I just want to start thickening some parts of these lines up in a way that makes sense to me. They don't have to be perfect. Well, I'm not sure. I think maybe I won't do this and I'll just add some little highlights for random parts of the body, I suppose. I'm going to find my 3D model that I made for this guy. I know it looks like a very basic pose. I wanted to get it just perfect of him. Ducking that head perfectly, so I did a 3D model of it and then I just exported the lines of it. Oh, but there's nothing to stop us from thickening up these lines a bit in random places as well, just not to that extent of bringing bits out. Not in random places, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing with Shoggoth yet. What I will do is start adding eyes. Don't think this is what I want the eyes to look like, so let's get rid of them. I think I might just do them as horrible holes with like shine, maybe. I've got some Shogothy, or like not Shogothy. I've just got some horrible eye ideas. We make them just like how can we do this with just white? Just white and a big brush with not too much detail. I don't want loads of detail on this because I'm going to be doing lots of them. And if we get some light going on, okay, the light's going to have to be bigger to show up. So let's do like one of these. Big one of these. I think that is right. I think we're gonna wanna sort of detail will probably be lost, but I think it's worth it. I'm not sure. Mm. Hmm. Maybe we need to start with the giant eye. This was the idea of the eye just being black and shiny, which I don't hate. We might just start building up some monstrosity here. We're going to have to be more central than that monstrosity. This is where the details could be, right? This is where we'll be wasting all our time. I could color as well. So we will be adding color to it, which is fine. We're on the color layer. Okay, I think I'm going to start with an actual circle. Well, not circle, an oval. Give us something. It's going to have to be lower down its chest. That's too high up, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose I want it to be a bit ridiculous. I'll just go for one of these and yeah, I think it'd be a lot easier if I was not doing the negative, you know? Like, we'll work on that. See what you'll have to do with that at a different time. Not right now. I was talking about space, so let's get onto space. We'll do some big circles as well. So let's. Hey, while we are here, I don't know why this isn't working. Is it working now? It's working now. I suppose I sort of want this for the space as well. Okay, let's see what we've got for space reference. I didn't actually get much space reference, which is annoying. Okay. Need another back stretch. We will have a 5-minute break in a second as well. Yeah, lots of dots. Alright. Maybe we just start right? Why do no? Takes a while. Not sure why. Come on, smallify. Anyway, where do we want like some planets? Maybe a big planet here. Maybe gone not circly. Try this again. Hmm. So I'm just trying to work out where's a good place for a nice big planet. I'm not sure yet. So let's do some small ones. Good place for a small planet. Let's say there. For now, and I don't need you for this. We could just do this on our color layer, I suppose. Mm. We're just colouring in, come on. Let's go for another question while we do this. What's your dream job? Poster designer. Just want to design band posters. Band poster designer. I could spend all my time doing that. And nothing else. Well, not nothing else, obviously. But if I didn't have to do any other kind of work, I could just do that. That would be bloody amazing. I suppose that's the ultimate dream. One day. I've been making band posters for 15 years. Not the easiest thing to get into, I don't think. Or perhaps I've not done the right things or put enough attention into just doing that. But that's why we're here. Making a band poster. We are currently doing it. What kind of music are you into? All right, this is a good one because I just discovered deathcore. I listened to a Lorna Shore performance. It's of the Pain Remains trilogy. It's a little. It came out just the other day. I think I listened to it on the day it came out, and it's a little live performance in a studio of all three of those songs. I listened to it and I was like, oh crap! I think I like Lorna Shore now. It is very, very good, and I would have never have liked anything that heavy, like vocally, before. And every clip I've seen of them has not been anything like that Pain Remains trilogy, and I haven't listened to many more songs, but I've listened to a few, watched a few videos and stuff. And yeah, the guitar is far more melodic than I thought it was. Got some nice 7 and 8 string goodness in there. Maybe 8 string, definitely 7 string. Let's get this done. You're only a little brown planet. No, must give everything the care it deserves. That's why it takes me so long to make things. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna need some dot work in there, aren't we? Yeah. Deathcore is not the only music I'm into. Um, but like metalcore is definitely a gateway for me. Um, oops, to the right layer. Oh, come on, we do. Yeah, I got into Monuments, I think, first, as far as metalcore goes. And now I like Lorna Shore. Look what happened. My favourite bands are Coheed, Mastodon, Snarky Puppy. Snarky Puppy. Seen them many times. Anything that's like just fun on drums. Got about our 5 minute break. How do we want to do this? Hmm. Hmm. I don't work out what to do. Let's do this. I hear dog squeaking downstairs. Means people are home. I would have her in here, but she is currently bleeding. Are we gonna crash? Nope, just a weird thing. What do I want to do here? I think I want to do this like. Whoa, big circle. Another one. Okay, I lost that. Do it a little bit at a time. Oh, whoa. Random scrolling that I wasn't in charge of. It's not my. It's not my doing. Yeah, I think so. We're figuring it out. Just working out what we want to do here. So we're currently working. Is that working? I like fine. Currently working on planet. Just a little planet. Gonna do a bunch of planets. Might make the background a bit darker. Not sure yet. Although whatever texture I add, I'll probably just darken it with the texture. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. You get a bit better control over the texture looks like if you don't have like a too dark of a black background. If you have like a dark grey, you get more texture coming through. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's too big. It's fine. Whatever. You'll be fine. Let's use this. Like that. This one's going to require slightly more delicate. Oh, it's annoying. When you zoom whilst your screen is rotated, well, count the artboard, it zooms to the wrong area. See? That's okay. You can just use the hand tool to move us around. This one, hey, oops. This one, I like them to converge. What the hell did I just do? Why is it? Why is it doing that? Oh dear. Sometimes things do stuff. Oh, it's fine. Hey, stop highlighting it. Said stop. Thank you. Okay. I will need a break in a minute because I need a wee. Just want to see what this looks like first. I don't know if this is what I want to do. Yeah, it's probably fine, isn't it? Okay. Alright. So, let's have a short break. I'll see you in a minute. Hello. So let's look at this planet. Are we happy with it? Shall I just shall I finish it and just see? I think I'll just do that. This is just gonna. Oh wow, it's almost rotating perfectly on its center. That's lovely. That's very satisfying. Um, let's start with these lines. Not sure what they are. Maybe cloud formation or something, or deep like deep valleys. I don't know. No, that wouldn't. Not sure what we're pretending these are. I suppose because I've got that sort of eye down there. It's kind of like Jupiter, Saturn. Oh God, Jupiter. The eye of Jupiter, isn't it? Jupiter eye. Yeah, big storm. So I suppose it is a cloud or a weather formation. Saturn has rings. Jupiter has the eye. Okay, got to remember these things. I love space, and for some reason, it's something that I don't retain very well. Planets. And physics is like my thing. There's a hobby. Physics, theoretical physics, and astrophysics are a hobby. Let's find a question. What would you like to learn about? um, well, I suppose physics and astrophysics, theoretical physics and astrophysics. I know, like a bit. It's done this thing again. I don't know why. Are you? Why are you different? Not different. It's fine. Sized planet. A planet-sized foot. Oh, I don't know what I want to do with this. Maybe I'll leave it for now. Oh, I'm just being discouraged by this weird thing happening. That's all it is. What's that about? Oh, probably some weird setting, but I'm no Illustrator expert. My thing is Photoshop. Been doing it so long. Illustrator is still fairly new to me. I mean, it was very new to me when we started this series. That was quite a few hours ago, probably 20 hours ago. I haven't learned much, I suppose, just doing this. Oh god, that means you haven't learned much. Maybe you've learnt about me. Oh no, what have I done? I deleted something important. I deleted the outside of it. Oh, oh right. I think I know what was happening. It was that playing up. So if I expand that shouldn't happen anymore. Okay? I think that won't happen again. What am I doing? Everything's working and we are working, so let's continue. Sorry about this. I didn't actually like that solid, so I'm not going to do it solid. And as far as how scrappy this looks, I'm telling you, it's how I want it. Would I prefer if everything was super neat and clean? Probably. But we are learning. The main thing I'm learning from this is not to be precious. It's a tiny little planet. Go away, please. In a much larger picture. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Do you ever get sudden urges to do things? Intrusive, what are they called? It's an OCD thing, apparently. I learned recently. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a thing that happened. My CPT therapist was like, "Yeah, no, that's OCD." Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I know I have OCD, but like generally all the things that I used to do, I'm out of. Most of them, anyway. My little habits. I suppose I don't know what they are. Coping mechanisms. Still do some of them, like with my mouth and my teeth, touching my tongue on certain areas, and if I do one thing, I have to do another. You know the things. But weirdly, they're not associated with anything. They're supposed to be things that they like. If you do them or if you don't do them, something bad will happen. But that's not how I feel. So maybe I don't have OCD and I just have other. I just have some symptoms of OCD, or I just don't know the bad thing that's going to happen. I don't know. I never have a thing in mind, so that's why I wasn't sure about that one. Oh well. Did I tell you? Might have told you. I did 2 gigs without diazepam, which is the biggest step I've ever taken. Because usually I would need, 5 to be able to do a gig. Getting better. Getting a little bit better. Good progress. Progress. See, it said it right on the screen. I don't know why. Caching issue, probably. I'm gonna save it just in case. Dear. Yo, what the hell? What is that and how did it get there? Oh, it's a Control V I did, isn't it? Must have accidentally copy and pasted. Is that from earlier? Everything up here is still right, isn't it? Alright, let's get rid of them then. Okay. How do you feel about this? Oh, I'm going to just block it all in solid. Oh no, I'm really going to do that, aren't I? Yeah. Sorry, all of that was a waste of time. The last 20 minutes was a waste. It's too much detail, I think. No, wait. It's too much detail for this preview. But when it's done, right? When it's done, it's going to look good. Yeah, let's leave it. I'm leaving it. Take back that apology. What I'm going to do is dot work. What's a white dot work? Filling up some of these spaces. Okay, right, the next thing I want to focus on is a nebula. I want to do a big nebula, maybe going across the whole thing. Maybe across... I'm not sure. So let's have a look at what that might look like. I think just dots. Just concentrations of dots. So let's start adding in some stars. Oh, I already started. Another time. Start adding in some bigger and smaller stars. You hear that dog barking? Her name's Frida. As far as dots go, big ones, that's probably maybe even overkill. Now I'll add a few random ones. I think we'll do a bit nebulous-y over here. Up into this planet a bit. Now we want many, many small ones. So let's go for the smallest size. Start building this up. Nebulous. A nebula is just collections. So and it's like cloudy, right? So you want to add collections of clusters. Have them sort of flow around. There can be a big cluster. Yep, I think that's right. I think that's what I want to do. So we've got most of our ideas in here. Just about doing a bajillion dots. Finishing off Shoggoth. Deciding about eyes. I haven't made an executive eye decision yet. And then yeah, just getting all the bits in. Why's that thinner than that? Why can I clearly see all these black lines, but not these ones? Some things, I suppose, must remain a mystery. Once it's all exported, it's going to look completely different anyway. Still a conundrum. Conundrum? Not sure. Uh-oh. Gonna be a big cloud of stars, yeah. Only you could hit the fast forward button, eh? Maybe not. Maybe you are absolutely fine with watching tens of thousands of clicks happen. Maybe this is what you like. Tell me. Questions. Itchy Achilles tendon. What skill would you like to master? Maybe drums, maybe drawing. But I'm already like pretty good at drums. And I'm quite good at drawing. So, the thing that I do quite a lot of that I'm not very good at is guitar. And I've been playing guitar a long time, a lot longer than I've been playing drums. Yet. Still not very good at it. And like I'm easily good enough at drums that I can just listen to basically any song on the planet and play it. You can't master an instrument though. You can't master drawing. You can't really master any skill. I guess just be very, very good at it. Um, Drawing. Let's say drawing. But I'd like to be better at guitar. Ah, make sure we don't put any on Shoggoth. Actually, a great point. We might be able to show where bits of him are without. Oh, we can do it like a backdrop. Oh, yes. Right, let's widen this. I'll bring it up here a bit. Okay. So now it's going to sort of show his shadow over this nebula, so we can show more of this figure without doing lines. Great. A lot of progress mentally today. Um, yeah. I think I'm gonna just do many more clicks. I want to get some of this. I want to see this. I want to see this working. I know it's going to work. I just want to see it. I think it's perfect. What's your favourite sport? Never really been into sport. Maybe. I mean, I watch MMA and jiu-jitsu, so I guess them. I've watched a fair amount of boxing in my life as well. I guess like combat sports are my favourite sports. If there's a jiu-jitsu tournament, I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, that. Favorite food? Oh, quite a lot of problems with food. Whatever goes down easy. It's hard to know. Sausage rolls, if you can call that food. That was a favourite for a long time. When I used to live in the old town, I used to go get pizza quite a lot. I used to just go out and eat whatever. I love ramen and fried rice, so like Pan Asian stuff. This can really, all the biggest concentrations of stars, small ones, can be behind him. So no, I didn't think of this earlier. This is a good idea. Oh, we've only got 10 minutes, so got any questions? Let me know. This is what we're working on at the moment. Confronting Shoggoth. Right now I'm doing a nebula, so a lot of tiny, tiny stars and galaxies. Um, what am I doing? Question. Do you enjoy alone time? Let's go with that. Um, absolutely. I'm quite a solitary person, and I need to. If I get in from a gig or something, I can't just go straight to sleep. I need to like decompress for a few hours. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's ever going to change. Yeah, I like alone time. It's not like I think some people fear it and they have to be around people a lot. I've definitely known people like that. Well, they just like hanging out with people, and I like hanging out with people. I just also like being alone. I wouldn't want one and not the other. But since quitting drinking, I do a lot more of the alone time. It's nice. What qualities do you look for in a friend? Difficult. I mean, my friends are all so like. I mean, okay, you have to be a good person. That's all I really care about. No homophobia, no transphobia, no racism. Not a chance any of that will slip. like any of that exists, no chance I'm going to be a friend with you. Other than that, it doesn't matter, does it? You know, if you get along, you get along. Like childhood friends are sort of circumstantial, and then adult friends are just sort of if you both do things, the same things, then you'll see each other. I guess it's all always down to what you're into. Similar interests. Do you have any siblings? Yes. Two lovely and annoying sisters that I love dearly. What was your favourite age of childhood? We're like, right, 8 to 10 maybe. I think I spoke about this before. I used to love exploring and love skateboarding. I just loved that. We kept doing that. Yeah, we kept doing that up into our teens. And even when we started smoking weed, we'd go somewhere. We'd find somewhere nice to go smoke. Always smoked outside. Just go somewhere nice to smoke. So even then, even when we were fairly useless, we'd go explore. How's this looking? Yeah. Once they're extended a bit, that's going to be cool, I think. Hmm. What's the most beautiful place you've ever seen in person? The New Forest. I will keep saying it. The place is exceptionally nice. We've got some really nice places around here as well. So England is the answer. Oh, actually, um, there's a few areas around like the Somme in France which are hauntingly beautiful, and I've always wanted to go back, and I will one day. We did look into driving over there, but it's really expensive to drive over there for some reason. But yeah, some of those places are hauntingly beautiful and just like stunning. But get back and yeah, really really nice. Do you like cities or rural areas better? Well, I've lived in a couple of places. I've lived in. I grew up in London and then Brighton and then Hastings, and Hastings is probably my favourite of them all. I like to be able to walk down a road in summer and just not see anyone. And you can't really do that in London or Brighton. Well, you definitely can't do that in London. I still really like Brighton. And I'd probably move back if it wasn't so insanely expensive. So these dots here, I think we're going to have to make them bigger and further apart. So now that we know that, we can do that. It's going to have to stand out from the nebula. Why are these lines so much darker than everywhere else? You must know. Oh no. What colour are you? Why won't it tell me what colour you are? Ah, I think it's black. Ah, that's where. Oh no, because this is black as well, wasn't it? Maybe it's a different black. They're both 000. I don't know. Wait, come back. No, they both like it. Maybe I'll never understand. I think we're finishing. I feel like that was quite productive. Um, I did add in things that are going to take a lot longer than I anticipated, but that's part of this. So I hope you have a great week, or a great evening, or a great day, and I will see you next Sunday, I think.